It simplified everything. I knew what to do for my patient, and it seemed like they were in and out within like 30 minutes.
Everything is so simple, and it makes it a lot easier to apply.
It's opened up all these doors to be able to treat more people.
Now herbs are fun and exciting, and I want to just keep growing my knowledge and bringing in more herbs and treating more cases.
I saw myself overcomplicating things, so really Harmonize's approach to simplify was appealing.
Now I can get back to them within like 10 minutes after they talk to me, and they just like, give me a second, I just need to gather my thoughts, pick out the formula, and by the next time I see them in like 10-20 minutes, I give them the formula right there.
I knew there was just something more that I could do for the patients. I just didn't know how, and then Harmonize gave me a good bridge.
I think the Harmonize system is simple enough that you can incorporate it into a busy practice.
I love working with herbs now, where I feel like it was like an area that I was really lacking confidence. I just like have so much fun like figuring out the right herbal formula for patients.
Like my life, I just go into my clinic, it's turnkey, and my headspace is clear, and I go home and I'm happy, and all I have to do is my laundry.
Like, I had no idea what I was doing, and all of a sudden it just made sense.
Coming to Harmonize helped me really have a very simple, very clear-cut tactic and plan to move forward with.
I was able to implement the material right away. I'm just not scared to try to prescribe herbs.
Well, I think I'm significantly more confident. I can take on a case not really knowing what the case is about, being like, okay, I'm gonna have a formula for this, I'm gonna know how to approach it.
Pretty much 95% of my patients are on herbs.
One result that I am most excited about was the clarity aspect. Now that we have like a guideline to go through, it makes it a lot easier.
Harmonize started a whole new thing for me with herbs. I had all the knowledge of the herbs and the formulas, but I didn't know how to apply it.
I was frustrated because I was using a raw herb pharmacy, and it was so hard to get my patients to cook up the raw herbs. And I knew I wanted to do more herbs, and the herb classes that I had taken before were difficult to implement.
I found it very actually easy to implement, after doing the training, so that was a relief.
I'm reignited my love of just my pharmacy and just fine-tuning things.
It gave me the confidence that I needed, that I was lacking, and sometimes still lacking, and I remind myself every so often, I'm like, what would Rebecca and Michael say?
The excitement that comes with seeing someone improve after putting them on a herbal formula. I couldn't have done that 2 years ago.
I think what's possible now is that I have an herbal direction for my clinic. Prior to Harmonize, herbs were not even a part of the conversation.
I can confidently explain to this patient what is going to be the best choice of care for them.
Sure.
I feel confident being able to prescribe them herbs, explain to them clearly that it's an internal medicine issue, so it needs herbal care, and then seeing great results.
Now I can confidently say that herbs is one of my things that I can do because of how simplified, how concise we can get to now.
I was using matters that were not quite applicable to the population that we are working with today. And when I started working with Harmonize, it completely changed my perspective. The acupuncture really only goes so far. When you incorporate herbs and herbs that really work, and you can fine-tune your diagnostic skills even more, you're able to do so much more.
I take on so many cases that I wouldn't have before attending Harmonize, just different kinds of conditions.
Oh, I'm just so much happier. Like, I have just a clean pharmacy, and it's just simple.
I think the biggest change is now I have a system that I can work with, and that makes it a million times easier.
The coaching that they provide you with, not only at Harmonize itself, but then that back end aspect was key. And that's what I think helped me get through any challenge that would come up.
I had no confidence in herbs. I had no idea what I was feeling when I felt pulses.
I think my biggest frustration was I just didn't know how to diagnose in order to prescribe herbs.
It has really like sparked more curiosity about Chinese medicine for me, and just like brought a lot of joy into my practice. Not having to be physically present to see my patients is amazing.
It's an unfamiliar feeling to be able to be like, oh, I only need to talk to you for 30 minutes and, we're done, and a lot less stress.
I think my main doubt that I had was how to incorporate this system into a very busy practice, seeing between 25 to 30 patients a day and trying to figure out how I would actually be able to make time to implement these herbs was a major concern. Somehow I was able to make it work.
Before, I didn't think I would be able to leave my practice for a day or two, and now I can, schedule these events and enjoy them and know that my patients will be fine. Right now, they are on their herbs, and it's like they get to see me every day without me actually being there.